Everybody, welcome back to Rust. Welcome back to my console community server on my Xbox Series S. And in this video, I want to talk about those wonderful console admin commands that we now have access to if you've set yourself up as an admin. So if you have, and I'll put a link in the description below the video to an article on how to do it. But if you set yourself up as an admin, you'll find admin in your pause menu. And then when you go into options and then you open up the admin control, you can then go down and you can open item list to spawn gear in, but you can open the command panel list. So if you press A, and you'll see all these wonderful and yet a little bit difficult to understand commands. So the question is, what do they do, and how do you use them? Well, you can. The most common ones, I guess, is probably the debug camera. So that gives you free look, so you can zip around the map and explore and do sort of stuff like that. And some of them are pretty obvious, like cargo ship start egressing. So that will start the cargo ship. To be honest, you're probably mostly going to be using from the command, the admin controls. You're probably going to be using the item list panel a lot. So this is one where you're actually spawning gear into yourself or people on the server. But using the admin, the console commands, you can spawn stuff into different people. But what we'll do, if we just go in and have a look at this again, so open up the admin control, open up the command list panel. What I've done in the description below this video, I'll put in some links to the official Rust Console Edition wiki from 11, which goes through all the different settings for different things. So you can open up these, and they give you a an explanation of what the setting does, and then they give an example of how to do it. So probably the best thing to do is to go through these and kind of have a look and see what may well be related to the sort of things you want to do with your server. Now, I'll also, for fun, I'll put a link to the server commands that we get for PC as well. There's a couple of articles there. Now, most of these don't seem to work, the ones I've tried, but maybe some of them will. And remember, you don't just have to use the console commands in the admin panel when you're an admin on the server. It's a bit tricky, that, isn't it, typing on your console. You can, remember, do it on the command line from your control panel, from your GPortal settings. Just go to from the dashboard, go to your control panel, go to console, and then you can type stuff in here as well. So there we go. I'm not going to try and explain what every single one of these means. I don't know what hardly any of them mean. But if you go through those links down below and read them and have a play around with them, set yourself up as God mode. And so you can have a play around on your server, and we'll start to kind of understand how things work in terms of moderating players. I guess that would be banning players and allowing players, all that sort of stuff, and changing things, deleting things, and having all sorts of wonderful fun with the amazing powers that Rust and GPortal have given us on console, which I think is absolutely amazing. Anyway, that's enough from me. Hopefully you've found this video useful. If you have, hit like, want to see more of the same, press subscribe, and of course I'll see you again soon.